Hi! So, I've been gone for a week. Kinda late on this news. Don't get mad, okay? Don't get mad. There's a reason for it. That video I put out for this one, yeah, it took me a bit to do. That was an hour-long video before I fucked with it. So I fixed it. I made it what it is. So go watch it. It's weird. You know what? Maybe you should stay here. Maybe, yeah, stay here. You know who I am, and you know what we're here to do if you've been watching me previously, okay? And you might have heard about this news in some way, shape, or form, and you are waiting on my input on it in some way, shape, or form as well. Maybe. Anyways, I actually knew about this right after in my video about character creation and shit like that, because my homies told me, my homie Sheikah and PS360 told me this was coming. So, with that being said, after I made that video, which I thought was very ironic because this is what I was wanting and having thoughts to wanting to come to the game, I kind of like took the information out of my head and I actually forgot about it, that this was coming, and then I saw the scan, I'm like, oh shit, this gives me a lot more excitement for the game. I'm gonna explain why, and this is really good for the game, and this is, I fucking can't talk. This is really good for the game for a lot of reasons, which I'm also gonna explain why at that. Now, before we get started, okay, I have Play My Shit shirts that are almost done, ready to go. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. Just kidding, bitch, you thought, wait on it. So, this scan, if you didn't know from me saying it already before, it is for character creation. It is officially announced, and a lot of people read this already, but here I am to bring some type of closure with my Afro way of giving news, okay? So, it's time to create your personal avatar, which would be this guy to the left, which at first I had to take a few peeks at it because it looks like Naruto, but it's not Naruto, because if you go down and look at the middle scan right there, you then see the options of how they can edit him further as a character. Customize your avatar to look however you want. Hopefully it's very not limited as I'm thinking it will be in my head, but going on. Create your own personal ninja and take on the Naruto universe, which is a weird way to call the universe that takes place within Naruto, but it is that, the Naruto universe. Use your vivid imagination in order to create your own unique ninja, customize both looks and battle type, and set him off on his own adventure. So looks and battle type makes sense. I wonder how in-depth it's going to be. I see on the right there you have the option to put the Samehada sword in the back. Hopefully you can use it, but I digress. You can also change his battle type, which hopefully is not limited to the fighting type that you could possibly give your character, because that would suck little bit penis if you give your character Sakura's fighting style and you have to be a healer in the process. Now, I'm also curious if you can pick a female character to customize and how limited that may be compared to the male character. I hope they're both equal in regards to what you can do to them, and maybe, please, if you're listening in Afro, that would be nice. I mean, I don't know why you'd put that in the game after I've been saying things that weren't really the most positive things about this game. But keep in mind, I'm a fan of the series and I want this game to do well. I'm not the enemy, alright? So, if you can put that Afro in the game, I'll slide you a fucking napkin. I got white, I got brown, and I got a bottle cap if you play Fallout. So this is the currency for when the world's about to end. I got you with the head start with the 1. When the 7th Hokage began his reign over Konoha, he decided to start a tournament to search for the strongest ninja across the world. Thus began the Ninja World League, which is the story that's going to be in the game, which is interesting because I was told this is an online only game. Whatever. Equip your ninja with a variety of weapons, ninja arts to completely change the flow of battle, which is what I kind of acknowledged before with the Samehada on the back. I really kind of hope you can put Killer Bee's weapons and then use those if that's an option. I doubt that's going to be a thing because I just don't see Killer Bee being played in 2 different styles, because if he's going to be played in any style, it's going to be the Samehada one, and that then makes you think, could you use the Kisame Samehada style and Killer Bees? Or maybe make your own combos. A lot of, things to think about here. But moving on. Your avatar can even learn ninja arts from characters across the Naruto universe, which hopefully is not limited in any way. You can learn anybody's combos if that's the case, or even make your own in some way. I don't know. Just something that's different from having a default combo that you'll see from everybody else, because that will get stale, and I don't want that. You want that? I don't know. Anyway, let's both aim to be the best in the ninja world. Boruto's playable attack type. Boruto Uzumaki joins the battle. Okay, who didn't expect that? Hit the enemy with Boruto's Tornado High, then dash towards them to beat them back down to the ground. Cool. See that? All right. Learn your ninja arts here. VR Ninja Arts Arena. So the VR is going to be implemented in some way? Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully it's a more original way to use the VR compared to just playing the game on the goggles, because that's a gimmick that will get boring over time, and I really do believe the VR needs some gimmicks of some kind that make it interesting, and a Naruto gimmick that's nice would be nice. Personally, I was saying over and over, this game needs some type of gimmick to get it to have some type of oomph, you know, because everything that was shown in the gameplay, which what is there, is something that's been done already, and it's not fun for me because I played that type of thing in some way, shape, or form. Now, creating a character isn't a new gimmick per se, but when you have the ability to create a character, whether it be in your likeness or in your own imagination's likeness for some type of imaginary story that you got going in there, or maybe just an ugly ass dude, which is what I'm gonna probably make, you then get the chance to have some sort of immersion in the game. And when I say immersion, I mean to fully be engrossed in your own character, and then to kind of build them up. Like, sometimes to build a character from 0 to 100 to have them have the moves that you kind of like from characters in the series is a cool feat that can produce fun, okay? And that's a gimmick that I would like, that I can see myself playing for just the collecting factor of learning moves. Now, hopefully, to learn moves is a task in its own that's not tedious but is fun and brings some type of involvement to wanting to play as a created character compared to a regular character. With this gimmick alone, for the people that are on the fence of this game, we now have hope to see how this could be implemented with what we've already seen. Because like I mentioned before, the PvE side of the gameplay that we've seen, from me personally, I thought was boring, okay? Some people liked this, some people didn't. I see a lot of people didn't. This is the hope that we could possibly get to see something, a product even, that is fun to play. And that's the goal here. It's a fun to play game, not competitive, and I just want to see that goal achieved in a way that makes me want to be like, yes, I need this. And with this line of hope, I really want to keep on looking forward to the future with this game. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, if the character creation wasn't in this game and the last piece of footage was the last thing that I had to go off on, I would not talk about this game anymore on my channel, because that did not excite me. That did the exact opposite, okay? But yes, sorry for being late on this news. If you already seen it already and you really wanted to see my opinion on it, it's not gonna happen again. I don't want to promise that, but I don't usually do a lot of projects that take a lot of time that make me not do things that are important, such as this. With that being said, I'm gonna go sleep, because I didn't do that working on shit. I love you. I love you. Plus Ultra Part 2, Season 2, with the consequence if I don't finish it coming soon, and shirts, and my dad coming soon too. My dad's not coming soon. That was a lie to myself, and I don't know why I did that, because now I'm sad.